Alright you guys, just a quick overview on this ETERNABOND. Just finished working with it. It works great. I recommend it. I recommend you make sure that you purchase it from an authorized ETERNABOND dealer, seller. That way you are ensured that you get a quality product. 3 very important rules for this stuff. As soon as you get it, throw it in the refrigerator. Nothing will happen to it. Number 2, make sure that the surface that you're applying it to is clean. And number 3, make sure you do it as early as possible in the morning so that the roof of your RV, fifth wheel, or whatever you are applying it on is nice and cool. This stuff does not like to get warm. Once it gets warm, and it does it very quickly, it does not just turns into a nightmare to cut and to apply because it gets really sticky and really messy. So that's why you keep it in the fridge. Makes it so you can cut it really easy with scissors, nice clean cuts. Makes it so you can detach that clear stuff so you can apply it much easier. Just makes it overall much easier to work with. But this stuff heats up really quickly. I'm talking, 20 minutes out, getting hit by the sun or on top of your roof, it'll get really hot and turn into a mess. So keep it in the fridge. When you're ready to apply it, do it early in the morning, as early as possible. Make sure that the roof is cool and clean, and it'll make your life a lot easier. Alright you guys, this is my ETERNABOND RV. The roof was completely messed up, tears everywhere, wood rotted underneath. Don't have the money to fix it properly. Don't want to go in there and mess with it, so on top of that. So I ended up going with this ETERNABOND stuff. And it's working great, it's held up great. I've had 0 issues with it, I'm very pleased with it. I've had huge tears along this roof that go almost the length of the darn thing. And I've overlapped this stuff, as you can see, and have had 0 issues with it. It sticks really nice. Overlapped it over the edges. Overlapped it, I don't know, a good ½ inch onto itself. And have done so all over this roof. And I'm having 0 issues. The stuff works great, sticks to everything. All you need to do is do it early in the morning. The earlier it is, the easier the stuff's to work with. Cuts with scissors, nice and clean. You don't need a roller. Don't spend 10, 15 bucks on a roller. This stuff goes down really easy, and you just push it down with your fingers and it's perfectly fine. It doesn't need anything special. All you do is find where you want it, peel the backing, stick it, and from underneath you just start pulling, and with the other hand you just start smoothing this way and just push it down slightly, and you're good to go. You don't need a roller. This stuff is on there. What I do recommend is get yourself a measuring tape, and maybe with a marker draw a line somewhere so that when you're applying this stuff, you're ensured that you don't end up with this thing here, which is just slightly under a ¼ inch. I would have liked a ½ inch, but as I'm applying it, it's easy to lose track of coverage. So end up with a lot here and not that much over here. I would have liked more of this over here, but so next time I'm going to start measuring out so that I am ensured that I end up with at least a ½ inch overlap. But even without it, I mean, the stuff, even as long as it's touching, it's on there and it works great. I mean, the stuff sticks down, no roller needed, nothing extra. But like I say, as far as cleaning this roof, which is, paper thin, all I did is get up here with a bucket of water and some rags, added a couple drops of dish soap to it, and scrub it with the rags. I just dampen the rags. I don't make puddles because I don't want water going anywhere else. So I dampen the cloth and just clean the outside. You can see the difference here from clean and not clean, and then I just keep wiping it with a clean cloth until I can touch it and I notice that there's not much white residue. Then what I do is I just get some white vinegar, dampen the cloth with it, and give it another extra clean, and that really cleans the final touch. And this stuff just applies like nothing. I mean, it's great, it's wonderful. I wish I had the money to buy more so I could use it some more on this roof and finish it off, because there's a few places, but it is pricey stuff, but it's worth it and it's easier than anything else, and it works. So next on the list is my awning here, all along the edges up close to the RV. It's full of holes like this, and it's brittle. See that right there as well? So I hope to buy some more of this tape, and I'm just going to throw a strip of that stuff completely across there and see if I can get some more life out of it. Other than that, you guys, I really recommend this stuff. Just make sure you do this early in the morning when this roof is nice and cool, because that stuff heats up quick and turns into a mess. Once I think I got all of the holes and leaks, I'm going to go ahead and use some of that Tri-Cool siliconized stuff in a bucket and fill in the rest of it, fill in all the seams all around all this stuff, and that should hopefully bulletproof this roof. But stuff works great. I really recommend it. By the time I'm done, my entire roof will probably end up being ETERNABOND, and I won't ever have to worry about it ever again. So highly recommend it. Hope this video was helpful.